welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Buffalo Bills. And hello again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden here in the booth. And Chuck, you take a look at this matchup. I don't know if it's going to be one in the trenches from the quarterbacks out, whatever. It's going to be a good game.
Oh, without a doubt. I can't wait to see the big fellas have an impact. We're always spotlighting those wide receivers.
Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. Patriots have a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away.
And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense.
Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
They've got another first down. Instead of the running back in New England, sometimes they like to call him the pass.
Put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
He's over the line and into the end zone for Patriots score. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield. Really good stops in a row. Back-to-back tackles for losses. I mean, let's face it, they are locked into what they're doing offensively. And now they've earned the right to rush the passer up there.
Oh, he's going to have a first down. That time a slant. Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where it is.
Meanwhile, we will not get another play as time will run out on this first quarter. 7-0 is our score, and we'll return to Foxborough after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Godden,
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know, touchdown, Patriots. James White, 20.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
In this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one, because right now, this has not been his game.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Tash, this from 53 yards out. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Patriots are happy to be sitting in the locker room with a lead. The Bills won't panic either. They know they just need to take it one play at a time. All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. End of the first quarter. Hurricanes looking for room to run, and this run goes for a touchdown. They strike first in the half. Now early in the second, White's going to look for a gap, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. As they move out in front, 14-0. Late in the second, McKenzie's got the reception, and it's caught for the score. The Bills down by 7. Still a little time left on the clock. Brady's going to find his mark, and he'll be tackled at the 46-yard line. So that's it.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. The football there took the sack, although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't, because you're not a
In
football.
Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 5 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the
Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when the snaps. Is consistency. Taking care.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete,
stop them. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
leads to a lot of satisfaction, because if they're able to hang on and win this game.
The key here, grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out.
4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because it's
only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
Partner, Tom's done this so well, so many times over his career, he's turned it into art form. If there is a museum for quarterback sneaks in the NFL.
Here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. But it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
One away. This is taken at about the 14. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL.